everyone, I'm Chris LaFont, and this is Movie Time with Chris. The channel devoted specifically to movies, movie trailer reactions, movie reviews, movie birthdays, with a few other special videos along the way. Now, hey, if that sounds like something that you're into, if you love the trailer reactions, if you want the movie reviews before you check it out at the theater, or hey, if you just love movies, subscribe to this channel. You're going to get all that great content that you love and then some. Today, we're doing another one of those special videos along the way. This is a video that my girlfriend said that I should do, and I had asked her, to clarify a little bit more. So we're going to be doing or touching on movie quotes that I use quite frequently. There was actually someone that I used to work with at the movie theater that saw a meme and sent it to me and was like, hey, I thought of you. It said, I speak fluent movie quotes. And I can literally have entire conversations with people where I speak just in movie quotes. So my girlfriend knows I'm not that original, so anything that I say that's kind of funny or unique, she knows is probably from a movie. So I decided to compile a brief list here of quotes that I use quite often and what movie they're from. I wasn't able to get like a clip or video of the quote to show you guys, unfortunately, but like I said, I'm going to tell you what movie it's from. If you know the movie, you probably know the quote. If not, you could check it out. Again, I apologize, I'm not having the actual quote with the clip on here. But hey, let's just go ahead and jump right into this. The video was actually pretty hard for me to come up with, the list anyway, because, I use quotes all the time, but to me it's just me speaking, so I don't consciously know what quotes I use. So I asked my girlfriend, hey, what movie quotes do I often use? I called my sisters and asked them, because usually, my whole family, we know movies pretty well. So there's a lot of times where we'll just start talking and a lot of things that we say are just movie quotes. So this is the list that I was able to come up with as it is right now. So let's just go ahead and jump right into this. One of the first ones that I have on here is one that I kind of forgot that I used and that it was from a movie, but I saw the movie recently on Hulu, and the quote is this going to take a really long time? That's a quote from Point Break. Tyler says it to Johnny um, in the movie, and it's one that I use quite often. Usually, someone's talking, someone's saying something, and I just interject with, is this going to take a really long time? Um, Another one, I use this one usually when I'm on the phone with one of my sisters and I'm, getting off the phone. I don't say bye. So what I say is I'll go, okay, peace out. That's actually a line from Big Daddy that Rob Schneider uses when he's the delivery person. And at one scene, he's like, "Okay, peace out," and he leaves. So that's my saying goodbye quote. um, a quote that I like to say to myself a lot. Usually, if I'm in the middle of doing something that seems to be kind of tedious or it's taking a while, um, I'll stand there and say to myself, "We'll be at this all day," which is a line from The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. It's what Dorian Gray says to Nina when they're having their fight towards the end, because she's a vampire. She can't really die. He's invincible because of his picture. He can't die. So they're going to really be at this all day. So that's just one I like to use when I'm doing something that's taking a really long time. Another big one I use, when I'm on the phone I usually only use this with family or really close friends, just because they know me. They know I'm going to quote movies. So if I'm on the phone with them and they're like, "Hey, what do you want?" I'll be like, "World peace," but now's not the time to talk about it. And that's actually a line from the movie Real Genius that Val Kilmer uses. And it's just that that movie has a lot of great lines like that. There's also another one he uses in the movie where the professor tells him, "I want to see more of you in the lab." And he says, "Okay, I'll gain weight." So, these little quick witted things, they're great. I love to use that one, the world peace, but now's not the time to talk about it because it just kind of, if someone's like, "What do you want?" I'll hit them with that and it kind of lightens the mood. So, uh, we have any day above ground is a good one or a good day. This is a line that the police officer uses in Scarface when he's sitting down, he's trying to shake down Tony. Um, he uses that line, telling that Tony should, smile more, and any day above ground is a good day. Well, I like to say that also. People asking how my day's going. Well, hey, any day above ground's a good day, because it's true, you know? But let's go, let's go, let's go. A quick little one that I say all the time. What the hell? And that's actually from Terminator, the first one. The guy that's driving the garbage truck, he's there and he has a thing. It's picking up the dumpster, and all of a sudden the truck shuts off. And what the hell? It's so the what the hell I always find is one of the funniest lines in that movie. It's just great the way the guy says it, and also I picked up on it. I say it quite often. It's just one of my things. What the hell? Um, One that I used to have at the beginning of my videos where I would be like, "Please pump your brakes." I decided to take that down because, well, I came up with the other option here, and I was getting feedback from family and friends that a lot of people wouldn't get the pump your brakes. Well, it's a quote that I use, and it's from Tropic Thunder. It's said by Robert Downey Jr., of course, when, Alpa's there and they're arguing, and he says, "Well, maybe I felt I had to represent because they had one good part for a black man and they decided to give it to Crocodile Dundee." And Robert Downey Jr. comes back with, "Pump your brakes, kid. That man's a national treasure. Pump your brakes, kid." So yeah, that's where it came from. That's why I use it quite often. I like to say that a lot. Pump your brakes. Hey, slow your roll, slow down. Um, Replace those with pump your brakes. Another one that he says in the movie that I use quite often, um, when after they separate from Ben Stiller and they're treading through the jungle, and Jay Baruchel's there talking about Blu-ray and HD, and he's just rambling, so to speak, and Robert Downey Jr. turns and, "You talking to me this whole time? Christ, man." That's another one that I use a lot. Um, Kind of along with the whole, is this going to take a really long time? If someone's talking and I'm kind of half listening, I'll just, and then when they're finally taking a break or whatever, I'll stop and, "You talking to me this whole time? Christ, man." Like I wasn't listening. Um, Here's one I specifically use with my sister Cassandra. We like to go back and forth with our joking on calling each other fat. So a lot of times I'll just be like, "Why are you so fat?" And that's actually a line from One Crazy Summer. Um, Bobcat, whatever his name is, Goldwith, whatever. Um, he's talking about the kid that he used to pick on, the he used to bully the fat kid, and, "Why are you so fat? Oh, why are you so fat?" So it, I just rounded it down to one, and I used that joking with my sister just because, again, we know movies, and One Crazy Summer was a movie that we all know. So, um, A quote from She's Out of Control with Tony Danza, where he goes away on like a trip, business trip, I think it is, and his girlfriend takes his daughter for like a makeover. And the daughter, gets this makeover, and all of a sudden, all the guys want to date her, and she's going on all these different dates and seeing different guys. And so he's got the younger daughter who he wants to spy on her. And at one point, there's some information that he didn't get from the daughter, and he says, "Why am I paying you? Or what am I paying you for?" That's it. What am I paying you for? So I say that a lot. I'll be like, "Hey, what are we doing with this? Or what's going on with that?" And if someone's like, "I don't know," I'll be like, "Well, what do you mean you don't know? What am I paying you for?" And, they usually come back with, "Well, you're not paying me," because I'm not, I'm broke. But it, it comes out naturally. It's stuck with me, that quote from that movie, and I use it quite often. Um, I have two more. I'll try to wrap it up. All my videos seem to be long today, so um, whenever anyone sneezes, usually I'll cross them, um, but then I'll say, "Bless you, child, bless you," and that's from Ghost. When after Whoopi gets the check for $4 million, and Patrick Swayze tells her to endorse the check and give it to the nuns, and she doesn't want to. She finally forces it over to the nun. The nun says to her, "Bless you, child, bless you." And, I think that scene is so funny. It's such a great scene in the movie. And that's why that line stuck with me. And it's appropriate when someone sneezes, why not, instead of just "bless you" or "God bless you," throw a little movie humor in it. So, bless you, child. And the last one I'm going to talk about, again, I'm trying to wrap these up. Um, Actually, that's how it starts. Uh, I hate watching my own videos because I do say a lot. So a lot of times, whenever I'm talking to someone and they're like, "Well, and I'll be like, she told you her name was and what other lies did she tell you? I never followed her home. I never had sex with her in her refrigerator." That's from Fatal Instinct. And I know that I was talking about that movie before with my comedies. Uh, the movie's just great. Armando Sante is just hilarious in that. And, in that scene, his he comes home and his wife is there with a woman that he actually like slept with. And but it turns out the two of them are sisters and whatever. But so in it, he walks in and he's automatically on the defensive, and his wife says, "Oh, this is Miss and that's when he responds with She told you her name was and what other lies did she tell you?" So it's just, I like to say it a lot, especially if anyone says so you can all throw it at me because I'm sure my videos are full of uh right there. But hey, these are just quotes that I use quite often. They're not my favorite quotes of movies of all time, but these are just regular movie quotes. But hey, if there are any movie quotes that you guys use regularly or you like to quote often, let me know in the comments section below. As always, you guys can find me on Instagram, Movie Time with Chris, where you're going to find the little snippets of things that I've uploaded, things I'm working on, things I'm going to be uploading in the future. So go to the Instagram, check it out, check out the snippets, read my captions. If you like what you see there, come back to the channel and subscribe. Excuse me. You're going to get all of that great content and then some. Now again, and then some, because I'm here for you. So if there's ever a question that you have, a topic you want to hear about, a video you want to see, you guys can just email me, movietimewithchris@gmail.com. I'm going to check that email multiple times a day. I will not miss your message, and I can guarantee that your question, the topic you want to hear about, the video you want to see, will show up in a future video on this channel. This one was requested by my girlfriend. Here it is on the channel. So hey, reach out to me. Let's keep the communication going 2 ways, not just one. But if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up. Share the video with your friends. Please subscribe. And until next time, take care.